So today I took a pregnancy test. It's 7-day post-transfer. According to the doctor, I should wait more 7 days, but I just can't. And let's see, I took Ovitriol 14 days ago. So in theory, Ovitriol is out of the system. If we see the pregnancy line, is everything coming from my body. Let's see. So I took two, just two. This is a clear blue early detection. You ready?
Yes.
2 lines. Positive. Oh my god.
Hey.
Hey, we got something to tell you.
Yeah.
It's working! The baby's stuck. Stuck, is that right?
I know. Implanted.
Yeah, I usually say, yeah, I pray that this baby stick. So might be right.
Okay.
That's the IVF language. Yay! But
Yeah.
can't believe it. We have this great news today to share. God answered our prayers. That's a happiness that I think, like, that's a feeling that we just wish that all the couples that are facing this can achieve, right?
Absolutely. It's incredible. We were even talking the way here that it still looks like a dream when we talk about this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So it's really happy news. We're super happy about it. And yeah, we definitely wish that to everyone trying this out.
Yeah, but definitely does not feel real, I think. Like, because we didn't got to see the ultrasound, nothing. We do have like the pregnancy test and everything, but the ultrasound is gonna take like 20 days for the first ultrasound. We are like super anxious, but that's how it works here. Even if we want to pay in Sweden, we would not get an early ultrasound earlier than 7 weeks. But the main goal of this video today is to share my symptoms in these 2 weeks of waiting for the results. When I started testing every single symptoms that I was feeling, because that was totally different from our previous cycle of IVF that failed last year. So I think it's important to share, because then I know that those 2 weeks waiting is kind of nerve-wracking, and it just helps us to hear what other women are feeling and how it went for them. So I just hope it helps you. So let's go to the symptoms.
All right, so I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. So just a bit of reflection now, just so you to understand how the mental work that I was prepared during the IVF procedure is now the foundation of what I think is crucial for a mental health during this period, because we did got the positive, we are over the moon, it feels like a dream, it doesn't feel real. I have no words. Like, we are praying and being thankful for God to answer our prayers every single day. And, you know, talking with family and friends and with you here, it means a lot for us. But what I want to share as well, like, not just my symptoms, just to understand the mental health and how it's important to be prepared, because we got the positive, and then what? We got anxious for the ultrasound. We got anxious for the heartbeat. And then I think that's the life from now on, right? We're gonna anxious for the birth, and then anxious for, you know, the baby, and the baby like just breathing. That's life from now on. I do think if you are ready to get your mental health in the level that it should be, you are just gain all the confidence that you need for your entire life. That is not only about the IVF journey, the trying to conceive journey. If you get a stronger mindset, you are ready for life. Not only for this journey that is, wild, we all know, but for all the things in life. And to be honest, we have the feeling that if we did this, if we went through IVF, we can do anything. As a couple, we are stronger and we are feeling closer and closer. So that's a bit of my reflection. So why I think that the mental health is so important for everything. We do think that we will be good parents because I do think that now we are better prepared mentally. But that's a bit of my reflection on those weeks because the worry never goes totally away, and because now we have a new life. And this new life will mean the entire world for us, and we will be always worried. So get ready to get your mental health sharp. You need it. So that's my reflection for your mental health and why this is so important. Not for this journey, but forever. So let's go to the symptoms. Ladies, how my feelings and symptoms were since after transfer. So if you remember, after transfer day, I arrived at home. I just put my legs partially up, about like 45 degrees, and I took very easy. I was relaxing the entire day, just watching series, laughing with my husband, not doing much. I decided myself to relax and take easy that day. I go for those 40 minutes walk every day, but in the embryo transfer day, I took that in the morning, not after the embryo transfer. So embryo transfer, just relax, stay at home, and I decided to have the legs a bit up just to help the blood flow. That was my decision. So what happened that day, I felt a light cramping in the evening. It was interesting and different. A light, very light cramping, but was there. And more for the end of the night, I started with a mild headache. And that for me was my first symptom, mild headache, because that mild headache stuck with me like for some days. But that was on the night of the embryo transfer. One day post-transfer, mild but constant headache was still there the entire day, and sensitive breast. Second day post-transfer, a mild constant headache and constipation started. On the third day, guess what? Mild constant headache. That's why I do think that the mild constant headache is my symptom number one. And then usually normal days, I never get a headache. So that was different for me, for my body. So I think that's important, to know your body, and then you know when something is different going on. It's still on the third day, I felt very hungry at the evening. That was also different from what I'm used to be. And the sensitive breasts was still there. On the fourth day post-transfer, I had less headache, but the breast was still sensitive, but nothing different on the fourth day. On the fifth day post-transfer, I was so thirsty and a huge hunger as well. And mild headache was still there. On the sixth day post-transfer, something started to happen. Water belly. Guys, I was like bloated. I was looking like a 4 months pregnant already. I have some videos that I'm gonna just show you here now. That was not normal. I felt that something was very different that day. It's like, what's going on? It was a high discomfort, and then I started to just think that maybe it was a OHHS, the ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome, that can happen after embryo transfer. Did you know that? We can get an ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome after embryo transfer. But know when this happened? When the baby stuck and it started to produce endogenous HCG, like their own HCG. That was a really good sign on the 6 days after the embryo transfer that I got this huge belly. I was like, a hard one. I was like, something is different. So watch out for this as well. Might be a good sign of early pregnancy. And then after this day, I was like, I will not wait no longer. Tomorrow, when I wake up, I will do my test, my pregnancy test. From the 6th day post-transfer to the 7th day post-transfer, I had a dream in the night. And like vivid dreams is also one of the early pregnancy symptoms. And in that dream, one of my brothers-in-law was asking me if I would like to hear the heartbeat of our baby. And then I said yes. And then he was with an ultrasound, and then a huge and beautiful heartbeat was there. So when I woke up, I was like so sure that, okay, I'm doing this pregnancy test today because that's a sign. And then I took the test. It was unbelievable. So that was our first positive test in 2 years and 3 months, besides our chemical pregnancies that we did had. But the line was already different. This one was really fast and stronger than ever. I never saw. I thought that I would never see. So what also started from this day that we got the positive, 7 days post-transfer, I was 3 weeks and 5 days pregnant, and fetal age would be 13 days. But pregnancy age, 3 weeks, 5 days. So that's when I got our first positive. And the same day I started craving salt so much. Like I really needed salty food. Like I could not eat nothing sweet, just salty. And that was one of the biggest symptoms, together with the mild headache and the bloating, the belly, that was already a pregnancy belly. And that stands up today, the salty food. I'm craving for salty food, and I don't care about sweet food anymore, which I think is good. And on the 7 days post-transfer, the positive day, I also was very swollen in the belly. 8 day post-transfer, I was very sleepy. The salty craving is still there. It's slightly cramping, nothing close to PMS, nothing. But it was there, a bit of cramping, feeling something. 9 day post-transfer, I still with the symptoms of the ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome, like the huge belly and so on. I sent a message to my clinic and they answered saying that that could be an early sign of pregnancy, but that was not my official test day. My official test day was supposed to be 12 days post-transfer, and I tested on the 7 day post-transfer, so I still had to wait until the 12th day before I could say to my clinic that was positive, and my clinic acknowledged the test. But I sent a message and they said that might be a good news, might be an early sign of pregnancy. So it's still this 90-day post-transfer, salty food craving, no sweet at all, and the pregnancy test was there, getting darker and darker, the line. 10 days post-transfer, same as 9 days post-transfer, and I was tired in the evening. 11 days post-transfer, nothing different, but I just felt that my belly was less swollen than from the hyperstimulation. So that's when it started to decrease. So if you think that I started having this swollen belly on the 6th day post-transfer, it started to decrease and be less on the 11th day. So that, at least for me, how it happened. And then it was the official test day, 12 days post-transfer. They arrived, we tested, the line was stronger than ever. We really celebrated. Test day, and we have a positive. Guys, there is no one happier than Thiago and myself. Thiago already left for work, but this is 12 days post-transfer day, and we are testing since day 7. So we are getting positive and stronger lines since day 7. So we were pretty much confident that today would be, but today is like very positive. Yay! So what happens now, I report in the website. Here in Sweden, we do have the 1177. So I go there and then I report. I'm going to show you guys as well how I do it. But I report to my clinic that this is positive. Yay, let's see what next. But it will be exciting. God bless this baby that is starting to grow and protect. Yay! And in the same day, I felt a sharp pain in the lower abdomen, in the right side. Just a sharp pain, like someone was like stabbing me here, really. But I was reading something that is normal, because it's just, things getting ready and in place. So nothing to be worried. That was like one time only, and I was getting up. I was like laying down, and when I got up, that when this sharp pain in the lower abdomen. happen. I'm a bit out of breath as well. That might be a symptom. So yeah, so the official test day, 12 days post-transfer, I still was craving salty food, a high appetite, and I was hungry all the time. So then I stopped to track my symptoms on the 12 days post-transfer. It's almost the 2 weeks waiting coming to an end. And today we are already, which day is today? Like, let me do some maths here. If we transfer on day 2 and today is 19, yeah. So today we are 17 days post-transfer, and that is the day where we got this positive here that we did just to show you a very strong line. Yeah, can you see it? That's a beautiful positive, isn't it? Like, this is our dream coming true. We couldn't wait for this. So happy. So then the symptoms is like almost the same. Like, the belly is a bit less swollen, but I can see a bit of difference already. I know that it's not the baby, but I think I'm still a bit hyper-stimulated or something. You will see, we'll have some image here. But I'm feeling quite well. I am taking easy, not going to the gym for the workouts. I'm still doing the 40 minutes walks every day. I think it helps me to keep me sane, and also the fresh air and for the blood flow. Whenever I can, I'm with my legs up to facilitate the blood flow, and I totally recommend. Supplements wise, I stopped taking some supplements, like glycine is one that I stopped since the transfer. With melatonin as well, I also stopped it. But the next video on the channel will be about all the supplements that I took, so stay tuned if you are curious to just see what is that I took that I think that helped very much to the success of this IVF. I can even believe that I'm saying those words, thank God. But stay tuned, because this channel is for the mental approach as well. I want you to be mental healthy, but also healthier in your physical state. I do think that is like very much a combination that you need to get in the same level in order to this to be successful. Everyone is different, so that's our example, our symptoms. So if you don't have any of those symptoms, don't worry. I have friends that didn't got any symptoms at all, and the kids are there today just running happy and healthy. So this is just for me to share with you, but by any means I want you to be comparing yourself, because life is not about comparison. So take your process. Everyone has its own process, and I just me here sharing, because in case you got anything similar, you know what was my outcome, and then might be yours as well. I wish all of you that are in the same journey, I'm sending just the best vibrations and my prayers that every woman, every couple that has this desire of being a mother and a father, that happens for them as well. So that was it for today. Stay tuned for the next video about the supplements that I took that I think was crucial for the success of this IVF journey. So subscribe to the channel so then you don't miss the next video. See you there. Bye.